I don't think people realize there really is a spiritual battle going on.
Oh,
The enemy realizes he is great in intellect. He understands he's been studying mankind for 2,000 plus years. He understands exactly what chinks in the armor are. He's got, just as the Lord has given us a guardian angel, the enemy, I'm sure, has minions. I think it was St. Padre Pio that said if we could see how many devils there were, they would cloud out the light of the sun. They are so many. And so he understands the way God made us. It's kind of like God is so good. He's given pleasure to the things he wants us to do. You know, eating food can be pleasurable, but it's not its primary purpose.
Right.
And the enemy is really choosing to distort truth and understanding of the gift of what it means to be made in God's image and likeness. Male and female,
Absolutely.
He created us. And
Absolutely.
sounds like
and this
that's,
is it.
yeah, it sounds like
This
that
is
is
the
the
battle.
battle.
You know, and we really need to pay much closer attention to what our children are being exposed to, and we must be much more aware of what we are being exposed to as adults as well, and really avoid this kind of environment that we live in, and make some decisions and make some changes in our personal lives and in our communal lives. So all of that was to answer your question about the guy who says, I'm not hurting anybody when I do this.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
We
Yes,
only have
you are.
a little bit of time here. I'd like to talk about the program.
Okay.
How can people get more information? What if they don't live locally to where they can travel up to
Well, see,
their location in
this is-
Kaukauna?
The beauty of this is that this is a completely online, anonymous, confidential program. And so they are able to go to their websites and go to reclaimsexualhealth.com, and from there they can enroll in this program, and it is available to them then 24/7. Each person who enrolls gets their own private coach, but you're only identified by the screen name that you give yourself. So you have this personal coach to share back and forth with. There are just so many tools that are within this program to help someone move out of the state of sin that they're in. And of course, then we have within this, you know, the need for them to also build up their faith practices, including the sacrament of reconciliation, and be able to move in a healthier place for their body, mind, and spirit. So this is accessible to people in every, you know, place on earth. Currently, it's only in English, but for example, we can see not who the people are, but where they're from. And we recently had someone in Germany that just signed up. So, I mean, if they are English speaking, no matter where they are on the planet, they could enroll in this program. Now, in the program, there's also support for parents, spouses, other people that may become, you know, hurt by these activities, and they would get a coach as well. I've never in my life, and I am a professional educator, I have never in my life seen such amazing adult education as has been put into this program. It meets every imaginable aspect of developing and growing body, mind, and spirit to heal from these addictions.
I'm going to ask a question now that just popped into my head. What about somebody that is a child molester? Would you say that that person might be a candidate and needs retraining of his brain to be healthy?
Absolutely. Anything that we are doing that is not following God's plan for our sexuality, we need to change our brains. And so the ability to be able to do this through the brain science of change and the faith practices is possible. Now, if someone has some severe underlying issues, they are going to also need to address those issues, because generally you turn to this as your drug of choice to numb you out from whatever might be an underlying condition. If someone has chosen this for that reason, then they are going to need perhaps some professional therapy as well. And that's one of the beauties of this program. It works hand in hand with a professional therapist. The professional therapist can become a support person online for this program, where they can go in, see the progress, work with you and the program. And it's really been promoted a lot by therapists because of the use for that.
Does your program take traditional insurance, or how does one cover the cost?
At this point, it does not. But our price for this is less than the price of a soda or a cup of coffee a day.
Wow.
We've been very blessed to keep this price way down by some wonderful donors, and so, not to let, that kind of concern you at this point, and so to be very inexpensive for people to do this. However, we do know that sometimes people really do not have the money. Many times people get fired for use of pornography at work or something like that. So we have been setting up some scholarship funds.
Wow.
An example would be, we just had a seminarian a couple months ago who called and just said, I need this program so bad, but I can't afford anything. And so we went out and started talking to people, and we were able to get someone to sponsor him. And now, again, you go, wow, a seminarian, yes, this is a huge problem in our seminaries, but why is it? Well, we would hope that our seminarians are intelligent, sensitive, and spiritual.
That's right.
That's the kind of person that gets sucked right into this.
Right.
And the pop-ups on computers, you just get exposed to this continually.
Yeah, I think people have to recognize that we are at war, that there is an enemy prowling about the world seeking the ruin of souls. And
Absolutely.
so I'm sure that there is the understanding on the enemy's part of who are those persons that have that receptivity to the divine, to the mysterious, to the mystical, to the spiritual, and he sees those who are intelligent, and he targets those people who could be powerful intercessors for God, for evangelizing, and those people are attacked, I'm sure, even more intensely. So yeah, I definitely don't think people out there should be looking at this as self-condemnation of what a horrible human being they are, but might rather be the fact that they themselves are these intelligent, spiritual, receptive, mystical persons that have this ability to give of themselves in such a profound way they've become a target. Jeannie, why don't you give out that information on the website again, and any numbers that they could call if they'd like to.
Sure. If you will go right to the website, it is reclaimsexualhealth.com. Or you can contact us at Elizabeth Ministry International, and our website is Elizabeth Ministry .com. Sorry, .com. Yeah, ElizabethMinistry.com. Or you can call us at 920-766-9380. 920-766-9380. And anyone who's out there who's struggling with this problem or has a loved one who's struggling with this, especially a spouse, I can guarantee you that there is hope, there is healing. Please contact us. Please go to this website, get enrolled, and you will find the grace of God through so many opportunities this program provides for you to have the healing that you need. I'd also want, Christina, at a request of Bishop David Rickens, said no matter where you are, you ask people to pray for you and for this ministry, because Satan is truly after us because of this program. So please, if people can pray for Reclaim Sexual Health, and that we are able to reach out to those in need. If there's any listeners who want to help us get this program to those who financially can't afford it, please also give us a call at 920-766-9380, or contact us at reclaimsexualhealth.com.
Well, be assured that the Holy Father knows how important your apostolate is, because his entire general intention for the month of May are for initiatives that defend and uphold the role of family and that may be promoted in society, and that is exactly what Reclaim Sexual Health is doing. So you have the entire world and the Holy Father praying for your apostolate, and we will continue to do so here on World Family of Radio Maria. I also am going to be working, Jeannie isn't aware of this yet because I plan to have this conversation with her, but there's going to be a healing conference, a Help and Healing Conference in Oshkosh, Wisconsin, the weekend of June 16th, and I plan on getting as many resources there to help with this exact kind of addiction, and maybe we can even get somebody to present for us from Elizabeth Ministry. So if you're in the area, you can get more information by checking out the Facebook page of Embracing Your Greatness, or going to embracingyourgreatness.blogspot.com. There's contact information for me on that, and I'll be posting more as we get up to that date and such. Thank you so much, Jeannie, for being on the program.
All right. Well, this sounds wonderful to connect with that, because we have started doing these same kinds of days of healing around the country, and the response has been phenomenal.
Oh, wonderful. We'll talk some more after we're off
all
the
right.
air.
Sounds great.
Before we go off the air with all of the listeners, let's just say the same prayer that we always end with here at Embracing Your Greatness. Our Lady of Guadalupe, protect and heal our families so that we may embrace our greatness. Blessed Pope John Paul II, open our hearts to love like the Trinity so that we may inspire others to embrace their own greatness. Father John Hardin and Archbishop Fulton Sheen, help us to convey love and truth and educate others in authentic moral and spiritual values. Blessed Mother Teresa, help us to learn true charity. Saint Faustina, help us to reveal Christ's merciful heart to the world. Saint Michael, defend us in battle against the world, the flesh, and the devil, so that a new civilization of love may begin with me. God bless you all, and I'll see you back here next Monday on Embracing Your Greatness. Until then, embrace your own greatness. God bless. Bye-bye.